Alrighty. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash. Our reader brothers from downtown Bay, Florida, from the camp represent in Babylon. Coming with another quick hit to the Spirit, prayer Bashim, Yahushua. Lord went to edify and feed the sheep. Devon said I was an apostle, great millstone, teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers of pushing this work and true sincerity to the scattered abroad. All right. Right here I have with me the brother.
All
right, and I'm the brother, I'm one. All right, and we just want to touch up on this topic. All right, really just going into the famine of hearing the word. All right, because you got this guy, Trump. As we did a lesson on it yesterday. Which the Spirit led it to go into today. All right, going into the famine of the word because it's going to lead to persecution, but more so, all right, before these things lead to that, there's going to be a process, all right, of elimination. All right, and you're going to have it where Esau's going to start shutting off these certain platforms to receive this word, okay, through the Spirit prayer by Shemel Shai. Now, we have already experienced for the last few years, all right, of them already tampering with the brothers' channels. Brothers' lessons, okay, the whole nine, man, okay. If you turn around and you post something today and it goes into something critical to their system,
yeah, all
right, they will strike your page,
put fact checkers on it,
try to change the narrow the narrative, the water, all right, by putting certain censors on you, okay. So we're gonna bring it out, man. Go ahead.
Book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
That's right. Okay. Now, there will be a famine, and there will be a famine of, no bread, proceeding to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, which the Lord said He's going to do these things. But this, all right, particularly talking about, okay, hearing this word. Okay, there's going to be a where this source of this wisdom, understanding, knowledge that's going on now is going to be, it's going to be put to a stop, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scripture says, it didn't say it's going to be a famine of the word. It says it's going to be a famine of hearing the words.
That's right.
Of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. So that goes to show you that the word ain't going to be completely snuffed out of the earth. It's just going to be a famine of hearing. It's going to be harder for you to hear it.
It's going to be harder for you to get it.
Yeah. The Lord going to duck His prophets off, and then those that get it in those days are going to be people that the Lord specifically sent to you,
right?
To teach them, man. Because brothers seen it in dreams that even in the Jacob's trouble, the midst of Jacob's trouble, brothers are still ducked off in bunkers or in basements, whatever they were,
certain
kept
areas.
Up and in certain areas, still teaching, man. Still teaching the men of the Lord. Okay, because you got those 11th hour brothers,
right?
They're still gonna come in at the last minute, But that famine of hearing the words goes into what? No more YouTube, no more social media posts. Okay, they're gonna censor everything,
right?
And then they're gonna seek to censor you in real life as well. If they catch you in person, which all the world gonna be against you. Now the people are going to be able to come up against you and say, hey, isn't that illegal? People used to be recording us with the phones and shit, and that's how they're going to really try to take us off the block, man.
Yep.
It says, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
Slaki, you can bring that first part back.
I skipped a few, Slak. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
So it's going to be a famine of hearing the word, man. Okay? This is why it's very important to seek the Lord right now,
right? While
you have the chance, okay?
While it's in abundance.
Right. You have it where it's being, put out. Brothers going out to the highways and hedges, all right, putting, videos out consistently on YouTube, all right, constantly warning you. This is the time to seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay, in truth and sincerity before all hell breaks loose, man. Okay? We're leading to a time like no other, man. Jacob's trouble. All right? And Esau's about to show his true horns in these times, man. And if you don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with you, all right, you're going to be asked out, man. Okay? So, by seeking the Lord, you have to start by getting this word, hearing. Okay.
That's right. And it's out in the open. Now you can get it, and you can get it for free of charge. You ain't got to search for it, do no deep digging for it. It's right in front of your face, man. You might slide past it on your social media, But soon it's not gonna be as it is anymore.
That's right.
Amos 8:12 says, verse 12 says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east.
That's right.
They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it.
That's right. That's gonna be the state of these people who have taken this time, that have had this time to, seek the Lord. They're when they gonna start taking away these things, these people gonna start freaking out. Who took it for granted, man? The time of seeking Yahweh Shem outside. If you take it for granted now, when all hell breaks loose, all right, you're gonna be the one that's gonna be in a state of distress and worry and fear, all right, of what's to come. You see. And how is this word right now getting around through this internet, man? Okay.
Yep.
This unicorn, man. So you have it where this word is getting all across the world, man. Throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, you seen this word get it's over in China, over in the UK, Hey, the list goes on. Okay, so. If you take this time for granted and don't seek Yahweh Shem Yahshai, okay, at this perfect time, when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna be, in deep waters, okay.
It says Matthew chapter 24 and verse 9.
Oh, so like
you want to more on this?
Yeah. Well, let me see. It said fair version.
Yeah, in that day.
Yeah, go ahead and read that.
It says in verse 13, Amos 8:13. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. So the youthful men and the youthful woman, they're gonna faint for thirst. They're gonna want to know what's going on, And they in the youth of their days, but what they gonna faint for that thirst, man. Okay, it's gonna be too late. There's a certain time that the Lord set for you to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And the later the time passes, the later the time gets, man, the farther these generations get from the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai.
Right. You look at this generation now; they completely gone. Generation Z, they call it. This generation is just completely out of it.
They all in technology. They started at a young age, stuck in their phones.
Yeah.
Getting brainwashed by their phones and the social media at a young age, man.
Social media generation, it's all completely corrupted, man. So. As much as you think, hey, they be on social media, might come across this, they might hear it, they might get it from a friend or whatever, but they're not gonna take it serious.
Yeah.
So when Esau come out having great wrath, that's when it's gonna be reminded in their minds, okay, of that being mentioned to them.
Yeah. These children are already out of touch with reality. When you were younger. Shit, in our generation, when we were younger, we were playing out in the yard, playing in the front and backyard with our friends in the neighborhood and drinking from the water hose and shit, man.
Yeah.
Exploring life and understanding what...
It was always outside.
Exactly. Understanding what life is about and things around us. But these children are trapped in their phones and tablets from the youth up, from 1 year old and up. Imagine when they try to fight real life obstacles. They're going to be stuck in their tablet, man. They're not going to be able to deal with the things that's going on in real life. These next generation about to be monsters, man.
Yep.
All they know is tablet, cocoa melon. Okay.
You got it. Go ahead.
This book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
There you have it. Another scripture going into persecution, man. And this is the process is going to be, put to play. All right, for Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. All right, standing for righteousness, man. Hey, they're gonna look at us like, they're gonna point the finger at us.
Yeah, everything our fault.
Everything your fault. You guys started this.
Right.
You're the reason. They're gonna stop looking at the enemy, and they're gonna start looking at us as an enemy. Okay, especially Jake, man. Jake gonna be looking at Esau. After they lose the benefits and assistance, they gonna rile up for a minute, but then they gonna start really thinking, wait a minute, hold Who was telling us this was gonna happen?
Right. It's gonna start to hit them.
Yep. Go ahead.
I got one in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, and verse 9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, meaning great confusion.
Mm-hmm.
And all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into a secret chamber.
So you got it.
Knowledge and wisdom, understanding, gonna hide itself and withdraw itself into a secret chamber.
Yep.
The only way you're gonna be able to find it is if the Lord directs your footsteps there, man. It ain't gonna be out on the highways and hedges no more. It ain't gonna be on the unicorn anymore. You ain't gonna be able to go on YouTube and find GMS breakdowns anymore, man. They're gonna censor all these things and cut it all off. Okay, what Trump said, the perennial prophets of doom.
That's right.
We must stop the perennial prophets of doom.
I was trying to figure that in my mind, how I was saying it.
And that's what he was saying in this last office, man. But now he's coming back to really enforce shit. Okay.
Hey, you have it where
That was what's it saying? Make America great again?
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to make America great again? How's he gonna do that? He's gonna do a great restart.
Yep.
He's gonna have to start wiping down and changing things up.
Beautifully said, Kate.
You know. You can bring that back from Bubble Kashad.
And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into a secret chamber.
That's right. So you're gonna have it where this wisdom, understanding, knowledge gonna, not gonna be at his hands reach right now, because you got individuals who can go on their phone and type it up, like the brother said, and easy you can get this word. You can go
spoon fed.
Boom, but you have it where. Hey, the time is ticking, man. You see, and if you gonna go look up, you don't go just look up anything, Hey, Great Millstone, man.
Yep.
All right, GMS. Okay, starting with the elders and apostles, Great Millstone. All right, get this word while you have it now, man, because all hell's about to, break loose, and time's gonna run rapidly, man.
Yeah.
And
shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. And then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. Then it's going to get worse and worse, because guess what? The thing that was maintaining the earth is being hard to be found now.
Yep.
These words that we speak is life. Okay, and it's like speaking life into the earth. And so without it, with it being snuffed out as the way it will be, during that persecution, the things are going to start to get worse and worse. More unrighteousness, more wickedness, Nobody really on the highways and hedges to correct the people of their ways anymore.
Right.
Okay, because the Lord said, leave them. They finna be destroyed. Only give it to mine. Only give it to mine elect. I'm going to send them to you, teach them.
All right. Which shows you that in those days, you're going to have to, for you to ultimately receive this, all right, for Bill the Willie, how about Shemel Shai, you're going to have to come across a man of the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay? Because why that wit hides itself, all right, if the Lord ain't directing your path towards that wit, then you're gonna be in a terrible predicament, man.
Yeah.
Because that's how brothers still gonna be doing what they gotta do. All right, but it ain't gonna be like how it is today. Widely spread it. It's gonna have to be something that the Lord directs you towards, man.
Right. It's not gonna be as outspoken as it is today.
Yeah.
And that's how the Lord's going to put an end to it. It's not going to be all brothers come together and say, all right, y'all, let's just stop teaching. We ain't going to come together and decide as a collective, all right, guys, let's just stop teaching and let's see what happens. Nah, man, the Lord is going to force he's going to force us to stop teaching. What the scriptures say.
Clear the tongues.
Yeah. Are you going to grab it real quick?
Yeah, con. Yep, they tongues going to cleave to the roof of their mouths. You got it.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, and thou shalt be dumb. And to be dumb means not to speak. It says, and shalt not be to them a reprover, which means to correct them. We're not going to be to them correctors anymore. It says, for they are a rebellious house.
So they are a rebellious house. So, we're going to get to that point where, all right, everything is being said now. Everything has been given a warning now. All right, ain't gonna be there in the time all hell's breaking loose, because you have been given this time the opportunity to make those corrections and make those adjustments and that repentance. Okay, now you're not gonna have those that tell you to do it. Hey, this way, that. You're gonna be out there assed out, man, and that's gonna be the worst feeling then, because now you know you're not gonna be able to have that reproving there, and you have it now. You know, bro. Hey, bro, stop eating this. Stop eating crab, pork, shrimp, and lobster. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. You know, you know, and
that's like the parents for real.
Yeah. To the
parents
fatherless. You know.
Right, exactly. Be fathers to the fatherless, man.
Yep.
It says, one land also, in the book of 2 Ezra 5:11, continuing, one land also shall ask another, and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no. These lands going to have very high surveillance looking for the prophets. Because there's going to be rich men looking for the prophets. There's going to be poor men looking for the prophets. Everybody's going to be looking for the prophets in that day when shit's hitting the fan, everything's deteriorating. They're going to look for someone to teach them the word of the Lord. And these people trying to do away with the Bible. There's actually a movie that came out. We can see if we can try to watch it today. Matter of fact, I don't know if it's out yet. I believe it came out during the summer. But it was something about disciples under the moon or something like that. And basically it was a movie about America persecuting the prophets. Persecuting these people that had Bibles. Okay, they showed that they were hidden in basements with Bibles. Bibles were hidden in basements. And they had Bible burning contests or whatever. It was illegal to have the Bible out. People burnt them. If you were found in the Bible, okay, there was consequences and penalties. Okay, and these people that were still studying and reading the scriptures together, they were hiding off, ducked off, and they got raided. I remember watching the trailer, and they got raided. The feds kicked through the windows and all of that, man. They started running, and then that's all I really remember from that. But that sounds like a good movie because it's perfect for the time that we're gonna be in, man.
Right.
There's gonna be brothers still with the word of life, okay, and these devils gonna be persecuting you to the ends of the earth, looking for you, trying to wipe you out.
That's why the scripture says that we're going to be pilgrims.
144,
call us on our side. You know, we're going to be pilgrims amongst the earth.
Yep.
You know, we ain't going to have no set dwelling home.
Right.
You know.
What Yahweh said, though, you know, the Son of Man have no place to rest his head, man. You know, because he was always on the move.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to be as well. The scripture, what he said also, if they persecuted me, they shall also persecute you.
Yeah.
You know, it says, is righteousness that maketh one land also shall ask another, and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no, because that wickedness are going to increase and wax worse and worse, you know. Coming back up to verse 1, 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 1, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come, and they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Well, Yahweh said, when I come, shall there be faith on earth? Shall there be found faith on earth? You know? Because, hey, the land's going to be barren of faith when the Lord gets here. Everybody going to be hopeless, faithless, killing each other to survive, eating each other to survive. Okay? And you're going to have the prophets that were just hidden off. You're going to think they were completely eradicated until you see them getting beamed up in the chariots. He's like, what the hell? They were here this whole time? You know, the Lord just had them ducked off, man.
Right.
And you know, the Lord going to make a prophet blend in the crowd. You know, Yahweh did that. They came up against him when he was teaching, you know, and they sought to stone him. And the Lord just blended in with the crowd and walked right through them. They didn't even notice, you know. And that's how the Lord going to make his men move. He's going to give them invisibility perks, man.
Right.
You know, that's going to be spiritual power, okay, a standard to escape. The Lord going to have his prophets be able to escape from these, the gallows and the traps in the mouths of these beasts, man.
Snares.
These people and these devils, man. Okay. But verse 2, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land, you got it. And the land that thou seest now to have root shalt thou see wasted suddenly. Now America you see it now, it's got root, don't it? And even the lands back then that had root. Okay, look at them now, and then wait. You know, wait till that time comes. It's gonna be wasted suddenly. Thermonuclear missiles, man.
Yeah, every kingdom had their rule, and every kingdom had, you know, they downfall.
Right.
You know.
So you can't say the Lord isn't just. He gave all of you a chance, and what all y'all did with it? You devour his children. You sought to devour the Lord's children, man.
That's the apple of his eye.
That's right. That's why when his children get the kingdom, y'all ain't gonna never get it again.
Scripture says you're gonna possess it forever and ever.
That's right.
So there you have it, man. So you can, do your worst. Right? These devils can continue to come down with that, hammer. They can come down with, them, unrighteous decrees and everything, and they just desire to do so. But the will of Yahweh Bashim is going to be done, man.
That's right.
All right, as in on that.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll go ahead and close it out. Lord, when it's edifying to our King, our after seeking the Lord in truth and sincerity. In these times, once again, double honor to those in Apostle Great Millstone who teach you well. Till next time, we're going to say, Call Haloim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakadash. Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom.